All right, so what the hell am I doing a video on today? I guess I'm gonna do this one then, right? Crap, I dropped it. Shit. Today I'm talking about the worst ways that you could possibly buy silver coins. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about the worst ways in which you can be buying your silver coins. Today I actually sat down to get everything ready for my upcoming auction, which is going to be tonight, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on the channel. And I could not think of any ideas as to what I should create a video about. Then it came to me, what are the worst ways in which you can buy silver coins? And this is going to be shocking to some of you guys because it's almost like shooting myself in the foot. But I would have to say the very first thing, the worst way that you can buy your silver coins, believe it or not, is on a live auction on YouTube or any of these other social media platforms, in my opinion. Now, I know that's going to sound crazy because this is essentially the primary way in which my business generates revenue is through my online auctions across social media platforms. But every single time I go into one of these auctions and I'm putting on a show, some people will come in and say, hey, I just found your channel, brand new to stacking, and I'll tell them, listen, I appreciate that you're here. Thank you so much for the subscription. But I have to tell you, first and foremost, if you're new to stacking, do not buy any silver coins on this auction. There are far more superior ways, better ways, more cost-effective ways in which you could be buying your silver and gold, and that is not on an online auction such as my auction or other of my friends who also conduct these auctions on YouTube. I've said this time and time again. So in my opinion, if you want to help support a channel that you like, you find them engaging, entertaining, you develop like some sort of, group or a social group online through various channels, then it's different. And I've said this before, a lot of the people that show up on my auctions, they're there week in and week out. People start to get to know one another. They become friends outside, off platform. Some of them actually go off and then create some of their own channels together. So that's a different thing. If you were buying the silver coins or gold coins on that auction to support that channel, that's a different story. But if you are looking to stack silver coins and you're trying to do things in an economic fashion, do not buy silver coins on these online auctions. I can't believe I've said that, but I mean, I've said it before, so why not say it again? So what's the second way that is the absolute worst way in which you could buy silver coins? I can hardly read my handwriting. Oh yeah. Second way in which I think it's like the worst way that you could be buying silver coins is through online bullion dealers who are very overpriced. There's a website that I like to use. It's called findbullionprices.com. Now, I, as a reseller of silver and gold, I actually have some wholesale accounts set up, so I actually am able to purchase some of the items at a little bit of a cheaper rate. But when it comes to your average everyday stacker, somebody that is buying online, buying retail, you need to make sure that you are checking prices through different platforms. You need to ensure that you are being a good custodian of your own money, that you are just not looking and finding the coin that you like on a particular website and then just buying it without shopping around. I'm pretty sure any of you that are watching this video, whenever you have come across an item or something that you need to buy or a service that you need for your house, you usually get 3 to 4 quotes and estimates, and sometimes you'll shop around from site to site for a particular item. Do the same thing with your silver coins. A lot of these silver online dealers have some prices that are astronomically high on some items, but then in other items they are cheaper. So you want to make sure, even though you might be a religious customer, a customer that is a repeat customer for one of these particular companies and you prefer them, you want to check if there's a particular coin that you really like and you want to buy, make sure that you go to another website and check first before you go and buy that particular coin, because chances are you're going to be able to find it for less. All right, so what's the third worst way in which you can be buying your silver coins? Do not buy things on emotion. A lot of people, I've seen it before, will like a particular coin and they want it for their collection and they just gotta have it. And trust me, I've been there, and I'm sure many of you watching this video have been there too. But you know what? You do not want to buy on impulse, and you do not want to buy on emotion, because chances are when you do something like that, you are going to overpay. Because once you start making decisions on purchases based on emotion, you are going to overpay. So definitely do not buy on emotion. Make sure that you do your full shopping around and your research before you buy the particular item, which brings me to the fourth thing, which is not doing your research on the particular coin before you buy it. You want to make sure you research the coin. And when I say research it, number one, check all the different online retailers to see if they have this coin, how much they are selling it for. Check with a couple coin shops around you to see if they have it. Check with some of the online social media influencers that you might follow and resellers and see if they have the particular coin. Maybe they could do a deal with you. And also you want to check things like mintage. You want to check to see, when this coin came out. Is it the first in the series? Is it an ongoing series? You really want to make sure you do your due diligence around this particular item before you pull the trigger. Also, make sure that you check the prices on websites like eBay and look at the sold prices and completed items. You always want to make sure that you go and you see, because that gives you some fair market value. Also, your coin shops, they have usually a thing called the gray sheet that is basically like a price guide in a magazine that's meant for businesses. Make sure that maybe your local coin shop will be able to tell you how much the gray sheet value is on the particular item. And then also the red book. You want to make sure that you get yourself a copy of the red book. If it is I would say like an American coin, then you want to make sure you get a red book so you can do your full research. But again, make sure you do your research before you buy the particular coin. I've had so many people send me messages through Instagram saying, hey, Stormy, I just picked this up. What do you think? Did I overpay? And I tell them honestly, yes, you overpaid for this particular item. I'm sorry to break it to you. And, I hate to tell them that and break the news to them, but make sure you do your research, guys. Anyway, let me know, what did I leave off of this list? The worst ways in which you can buy your silver coins? Let me know in the comments down below.